Welcome back to your test tutorials for Ohio's new online state tests. You've learned how to take a test on a Chromebook for ELA and for math. You're close to the test time, so it's time to learn how to sign in and exit. We're looking here at the screen, which will show you a typical sign-in window. The sign-in window will carry a blank for your username and your password. During the test, your teacher will tell you exactly what to enter for your username and your password. Pay close attention to what your teacher says. Once you've logged in, this area that currently shows guest will show your name. It'll show the first initial of your first name and your last name, and you'll know you're logged into the test under your own account. Once again, pay close attention to your teacher, who will tell you what to enter in the username and password sections. Once you've done that, you'll see this window that says, "Welcome, you are about to start a test." Then you're ready to go. Let's move into what you might do when you exit the test. When you reach the end of a test, you'll see this window that says you have finished. It will also tell you which questions you might not have answered and give you the opportunity to review. We've talked about this in ELA and math test tutorials. If you are ready to continue to the next section, you click Continue, or it may ask you to submit your final answers. Once again, pay close attention to your teacher, who will tell you exactly what to do at this point. If you haven't noticed, I'm saying that a lot. Pay close attention to whatever your teacher tells you to do, and don't click buttons until you are told to do so. If you are about to exit a section, you'll see a warning window. It states you are about to leave this section and will not be able to return once you exit. Are you sure you want to leave? Again, wait to click yes or no until your teacher has instructed you to do so. You may encounter this instruction, that you are exiting a test, but you are not necessarily submitting your final answers. This will happen if you take part of an ELA test on one day and part on another day. And when you do that, you'll click in the window here that will give you the access to log out of TestNav. Once again, if you are finished for the day but not necessarily finished with the entire test, you will simply click Log out of TestNav according to your teacher instructions. Then you'll receive the warning sign. You are trying to exit the test. I want to exit this test and finish later, or I am finished with this test and I want to submit my final answers. Wait for your teacher's instructions, and you will know which to click. This should be pretty easy if you open your ears and pay close attention. Do not click on any button or enter any information until you are told to do so. But let's go back to the beginning and look at exactly how your screen will appear when you open a test. You will not log into the Chromebook as you normally do with your Sylvania Schools username and password. Rather, you will click on a small button at the bottom that reads Apps and pull up your test. I'd like to show this to you. Unfortunately, I can't show it to you on this screen. So I've taken a video capture of what it will look like. This is a video capture of the Chromebook as it will look when you log in for the first time. This is the Chromebook you see every time you access one in class. And you've seen this window. This is where you log in for all of your resources. We'll skip it and move down here to the Apps button at the bottom. Apps will give us access to the TestNav system that we'll use for ELA and math tests. You click on it, and TestNav will take over your Chromebook. Your teacher will direct you on which test to select. Make sure you pay close attention to whatever your teacher tells you to select from the drop-down menu. Once you've selected the test that you wish to select, and click the blue button, the test will load, and you can sign in. This is the sign-in screen that we saw at the beginning of the tutorial, where you will enter your username and password. Now be careful, that username and password combination may not be the same combination that you use to access the Chromebook on a daily basis. So as always, pay close attention to whatever your teacher says. Enter your username into the first blank, very carefully, double-checking all the time. And do the same with the password. Enter it carefully and double-check. Once you're finished, you'll click the blue Sign In button. The test will begin, and you'll see a screen that you've seen on test tutorials before. And you can click Start Test Now to begin. That's all there is to it. That video may have been shaky, but it shows basically that you will ignore the login that you usually use and click on the Apps button to log into the test. Your teacher will instruct you, so don't worry about it. Logging in and signing out of a test is fairly simple, and if you follow instructions, you'll be able to do it easily. At that point, you'll be ready to succeed on the test, which I know you will. Good luck.